First of all, I came across an article today, in fact, of a couple that died together in bed.
Okay.
I was reading, I was like, oh, this is so sad. They had 3 kids together. Then they said the woman is 32, the man is 42. They've been together for 15 years. I kid you, I did the calculation in my head. I said, hold on.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Go on.
I'm naked. I just need to put out that I'm naked. No earring, no ring, nothing. Just me, my face.
Oh yeah, no rings.
Just naked. I was in a rush, guys. I'm so sorry. And I broke a nail trying to collect my Subway.
I lost a ring.
What ring? Your gold one?
Don't know. I'm hoping it's in my house. Because I don't know how that happened. But yeah, I actually might add what I'm going to say to my hours of the week. But yeah, you do look different without your rings.
I look plain. I look like a little boy. This top ain't helping either. Like, please, sir, can I have more porridge? It's got a little ruffle at the end.
Oh my God, you mentioned the brand last week and I looked it up on Vinted and I've never seen anything more you in my life.
What brand?
It was the Prinny dress.
House of Sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so you.
It is me.
So yeah.
I got a green coat from there.
I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we last recorded, and I was like, when I looked into, because you're like, they have a shop on there.
Yeah, like a sample store.
And I was looking at it, and I was like, I've never seen anything more Stephanie in my life.
It's so you.
It's so you. I love it for you though.
I'm having a good time over there.
They've got some nice pieces.
Yeah, and some of them are like one of one because they're samples. Samples. So yeah, the green bomber I got, I think it's only one that exists.
That's it.
She's nice. She came. She's oversized. I really need to stop buying oversized coats. I really because I buy them with the idea that I can wear a hoodie under it. But how many times do I actually wear the hoodie under it? So I've just been swallowed. It's like that, and then the back is like that. It's like that Zara coat.
Like Big Bird.
Yeah, literally like Big Bird. It's like that
Zara coat.
And it's so awkward because it's cropped, but then the back is just out. And I'm just in it.
Also, the way they get the models to advertise Zara is insane.
When you were telling me the name of I was like, it can't be this coat.
Yeah.
Didn't we have to swipe?
We had to swipe.
And that's when we saw the picture of the coat.
Yeah.
Thank God we got it when we did, because someone posted a TikTok on it the other day.
Oh, really?
It went viral. I said, thank you, Jesus.
Oh, really?
That's how we would have been fighting for our lives. Yeah. Said, that the coat's giving Prada vibes. I said they have found it.
It does actually give Prada vibes.
It does give, and it's quite warm.
Stephanie, that shit is so warm.
It's so warm. It's actually slightly a problem.
Yeah, like I'd be sweating in
because when I open the coat, the wind will now come in and now I'm cold. But if I zip it up, I'm actually sweating.
I'm so conscious that I smell in that jacket. That's how warm it is.
Yeah. No, I don't think you do.
I mean, I do need to steam it. I actually am going to start washing the coats. I cannot do this. I cannot. I'm washing jackets here. I'm actually doing it.
I don't know how to. The dry cleaners won't take it.
Also, I'm so gutted. So I got like a trench coat, like a MAC trench coat from my mother. Like proper old school vintage. Cool. They'd been in the cupboard for a while, right? So it had cupboard stains in it. We went to dry cleaners to get them removed. He was like, yeah, this is never going.
Oh. It's marinated in that coat.
I said, you what? So they know how to tell my mum that, I can't use this because there's no way I'm walking around in a jacket with stains, obviously. Yeah. But like, it actually has to, like, you can't do it. Like, once it's stained, it's cooked.
I just feel like dry cleaners don't be trying these days.
He didn't, when I say he was like, I just don't want you to waste your money, he looked at it straight away. He's like, never coming out.
Like, literally, like, so even with like, I took my tracksuit bottoms there and they had to make me sign a disclaimer. I'm like, guy, this is literally your job, Like, they be checking labels. I'm like, you're not even trying to try.
I'm just saying, there's not much use for you anymore. We all have washing machines, so please be happy with custom.
Please.
Like, you're actually used for tailoring services. That is what you're mostly used for.
I barely use it for that.
Do you get
I
what I
just
mean?
throw away the
So-
clothes. I only started going to
God.
tailors to fix shit this year. I was like, wait, you lot can fix my zipper?
I know, because we used to just throw shit
I
away.
would flung that thing, but I actually took it. I took my Fashion Nova cargos to Timpson's to actually get the zip fixed, and they fixed it. I said, rah, I would have really thrown this away.
Who knew
But I'm
this
trying
was
to be
like?
sustainable, you know? I'm trying to fix my clothes and wear them. If it's not like a huge tear, then I'll actually go and get it fixed. Even though it costs like almost half of what the trouser is actually worth. So this is expensive.
2025, isn't it? Anyway, how's your week?
Ciao. We're glad it's over. My week. What is my L of the week? My L of the week is that I broke my nail trying to get my Subway order. I live in like a block of flats and there's no lift, so you have to take the stairs. So usually I have a bit of time before the delivery driver gets up here and is gasping for air. I kid you not, the moment I buzzed that man in, I could hear him at the door and I didn't have the code. So I was already rushing with my phone. I'm trying to open the door. All I hear is pow and I hear a snap. I said, the nail is gone. Only problem is I started to feel a sharp pain and I realized that it can't.
It's a nail bed.
Yeah, nail bed. So then there was just like blood everywhere. So I'm bleeding whilst collecting my Subway sandwich. Bro's looking at my hand. I'm looking at him like, do you want the code or not? So I can go. Only for me to get the Subway. It was even nice. You
What
know,
was it?
it was a meatball Mariana, but sometimes they be burning the meatballs at the bottom, and that's what happened. So it was literally burnt meatballs in a sandwich. So it wasn't even worth the
broken nail.
The broken nail.
Sorry.
It just wasn't. Yeah, and on top of that, it's just been a week. My win of the week is that... What is my win of the week? Did I say that I washed my car? Mm-mm. Oh, my win of the week is that I finally got Remy washed. Now, don't judge me, guys, but I haven't got her washed often. In fact, I can probably count on my one hand how many times I've got her washed since I've gotten her. Remy's been... I actually abused my car. Considering this is like one of my dream cars, I actually abused that car. But she looks great. She's shining. She's well. Obviously, she got her leg fixed. She just got the full pamper, the full works now.
No, bless her. She must be shining bright.
She's shining bright. Like, she got a little wax. There's a car wash that I discovered around my area, the way you can book it and pay via the app. And oh my God, scratch that. That's my L of the week. I went for an automatic car wash and nearly had a panic attack. Why? What on earth is that? Who enjoys that?
Oh, I love it. What?
You love it?
When it's...
Chris, I was like borderline crying. I wanted to ride a car.
That feels like being on a water ride.
I was overwhelmed and scared.
Have you been to a water park?
Yeah.
Did you find it similar?
No. I did not enjoy that.
In the safety of your car?
I did not enjoy it at all. And the fact that I wasn't driving the car through it, I had to rely on this little conveyor belt thing. Move you, yeah. Oh my God, no. Never. Well, again, because they were actually quite good. But
I find it so fun.
I need to find a way to beg one of them to drive the car through it. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing it again. I can't sit through that thing.
I can imagine you screaming.
I literally was like panicking. And you know they say you shouldn't brake. My foot kept finding the brake, like trying to brake because I was just panicking. I can't do it, man. Automatic car washes are not for me. I'm too pussy for that. That's where I draw the line. Even with my AK-47, that's where I draw the line. That was way too much noise and sponges and just, it was too much, and soap.
Oh, I love it.
It was too overwhelming for me.
You know me, I like to bathe. So.
Yeah, so you probably get out of the car and go lie on the roof so they can wash you too. So they can go wash you too. It was too much for me. But they're really good actually. I think it's called IMO wash.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. And you can get like, you can book that, even pay for like packages. Yeah. So you get like 6 washes. You can just go through.
There's one by me. Like, is it? Yeah, there's one by me, kind of.
Oh, yes, there is. Yeah, oh, it's really good. And they actually did a really good job. It's so convenient because my one thing about car washes, why I used to rarely wash Remy, is that they always ask for cash. I ain't got cash. I don't carry cash.
A lot of them, though, sometimes you can pay by card. If you say you don't have cash, they will ask.
Yeah, after washing, I'll look at them and say, by the way, By the way, I ain't got no cash. And their card machine's down. I was just looking at each other. And there ain't no cash point nearby. I can't drive to the cash point because they're going to hold my car hostage. So then what?
They'll bring the little square, it's called Squarespace.
Yeah. And then I actually bought cookies from my estate group chat.
Oh, okay.
There was a baker in there.
Okay.
And he came and he actually allowed me to pay with card. I was like, I appreciate you. Thank you for paying your tax. Because I was scared he was going to ask me for cash. And I was like, well, I'm going to have to tell him that I didn't go to the cash point. He came out, literally tapped the card. I said, you know what? This is good. Now we just need to convince our local Chinese takeaways to start taking fucking card. Because you have existed for 20 years. You think the government don't know you're dodging something? You haven't done one tax return.
Remind me if I've got to do that this weekend.
And no shots. I'm waiting until the end of the month because I ain't got the funds to pay the accountant to do the work.
I got a message from my accountancy firm, and they were like, "Please do this by the 30th of November." I said,
I'm pretty sure mine's already overdue.
Really?
Yeah.
They can. No, shouldn't be. For him, well, it's for your person to do it, your accountant to do it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll message him next week to prep him for the end of November and then get his check until
the end of just November. Be like, I've got a few things to send you before the end of November.
Hey!
Yeah.
Just negativity everywhere. Tax? After what Rachel Reeves is doing? They're saying that 50k is wealth, Christiana. We're in trouble. Hey! We are in trouble. They said 50k is wealth. It's the pinnacle of wealth. Christiana, we're in trouble. They have taken us back to the Victorian times. She said, we're going to tax you both ways. Excuse me?
Sorry? Do you know how much it costs to live in this In
this small island. Christiana, this small island.
No, but that can't be for London. They cannot include London in that.
What do you mean?
They can't.
The tax includes everybody. Christiana, Rachel Reeves has the people that I feel sorry for the most is Scotland. Because what are the benefits of you even existing now? The weather, shit. When it snows there. When it rains there. Just out in the mountains suffering, they're just taxing your ass, left, right, centre.
That's insane. In London, do you know how much travel is?
Because I said I witnessed a woman in full suits yesterday bump the train, walk straight through there. I said, you know what?
Because I get it.
I felt double tapping, only that the ticket inspectors came on. The train! I was literally looking for her to warn her. Because I saw them coming. I say, yeah. So how will you explain your full suit?
Because
on your way into London.
It's also TFL they'll come in your purse at night
and snatch. Because what travel did I do that cost £16? TFL?
Tell me.
I'm gonna start topping up my Oyster card again. I can't trust it. I thought I could trust it.
I need that card. I swear to God, because every night, £14.
Just be calculating what they want.
£16, £7, £10. Where did I go?
They're using our money to buy McDonald's. Because it's not even consistent amounts. I'm taking the same journey every day. Why are we changing the amounts? Because it's come to a point, I've started going into work at 12. Off peak. I can't come in at 9. I can't afford it.
My win of the week, right? My win of the week. I have no, I was doing the bus to Woolwich.
Yeah.
The 1 hour.
1 hour bus from Woolwich. Every time I think about that bus journey, I'm just like, child.
Stephanie, every time I go, I can't tell you how mad. I was like, this cannot be my life. I can't tell you how off-brand. You know how off-brand. You know me, Uber Queen. Off-brand every day.
From the beginning to the end, That's crazy, Christiana. That's crazy. You're seeing people come on and come off. By the time you even get to a destination, they've already finished cooking their stew.
And when you see the way the kids are,
you can't tell them to shut up. This is their bus.
Literally
You're not supposed to be there.
Their feet are on the headrest of. Their feet, are on the headrest of the seat. I'm looking there. I'm like, it's gross. It's so gross. So now all of a sudden I realized this week I wasn't feeling well. I was like, you know what? I'll firm the bread. And then I started taking the train straight from the area, straight into London. I said, you know what? And this is the thing. It's annoying because obviously it's not frequent.
Yeah.
So there's one, I had the dentist appointment. Now, this is actually could be the L of the week. Actually, this will be my L of the week. Dentist appointment now.
You tell them about the dribbling?
I didn't get a chance to.
Oh.
Because my dentist is still in South London, Stephanie. Now, this, again, Christiana's stupidity, because I have 15 dentists. You know there's bare dentists where...
I know dentists in South...
Because I used to live in South. So, obviously, went to get the train now to this dentist appointment. But the thing about these trains, because you're not talking about TFL, you're talking about Southeastern, Southern.
And them, man, they decide when they come.
Girl... And it was one of those ones where I had to change over trains, Stephanie.
Yeah, no, it's gone. It's gone.
So it was like, I think like 7 minutes late, and then by that point I had 3 minutes to get to the next train. Cooked.
Oh yeah,
cooked.
It.
The next train is 15 minutes. When I said, yeah, I called the dentist. I was like, oh, I'm running 15 minutes late. Stephanie, I was 25 minutes late. When I got there, they were like, okay, so they're on lunch now, so we're gonna have to reschedule. I was like, I'm not doing this fucking journey again. I was like, you know what, it's fine. Because in my era, and this is why it was stupid in the first place, I booked my dentist appointment 6 months in advance. So that's why this was booked in. Now I realize, then I was like, so I only got the notification 2 days before. I got an email saying, oh, you've got a dentist appointment. So all right, well, I've paid for it, I might as well go. It wasn't worth it. There is a dentist on my road. 5 minutes away from that, there's a next dentist. 5 minutes away from that, there's a next dentist on the main road. There are bare dentists.
Are they taking NHS patients there?
My dentist isn't an NHS dentist. My current dentist.
Oh, you're doing private?
Yeah. Well,
out your own pocket?
Yeah, because when I wanted to sign up with NHS, no one was.
Yeah, no one's taking it.
So I had to.
I heavily rely on my work insurance.
Oh yeah, no.
Because then they said NHS, but that makes me wonder. People that actually need to rely on NHS, where are they going to get their teeth looked at? Because I don't know a dentist. I can't remember the last time I saw a dentist that's taking NHS.
I remember
NHS patients
when I was still living at my mum's. No, I wasn't still living at my mum's, but I remember I had a toothache and I wanted to go to the dentist. And I was calling up my dentist and they were like, because of COVID, after COVID, I hadn't gone for like a while, innit? And they were like, oh, you're not on our system anymore. I was like, okay, so can I sign up under like NHS? They were like, oh no, we're not taking any more people under NHS. I remember ringing up several dentists in Newham. None. I think the nearest one was probably like Waltham Forest, Red Bridge. Yeah. It was out. It was quaint. And I was like, oh, and you don't ain't okay, word.
But then how are people being seen?
I think teeth are rotten.
Because not everyone gets dental insurance through their work.
They wouldn't. What alternatively it would be emergency. You've got dental emergency, so you'll go. There's dental hospital. You'd have to go.
Oh yeah, no, I've been there a few times. They know me.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because there, obviously, it's an emergency, so they'll see to you. So it's that way. But otherwise, I don't know how they're doing it. Or pay out their pocket. So the last time I got work done, because I hadn't been for a while, and it's like £600 worth of work, which is, yeah. And I was just like, well, just needs to be done. So now that's why I'm on top of always going to dentist every 6 months, go to hygienist, like, because I'm like, there is no need for me to fork out that big amount. Well, not big amount, but that amount in one go. When I can just make sure I maintain my bloody teeth.
Yeah, no, I don't play with my teeth no more, especially with how much I've spent on my goddamn teeth.
But this is the thing. I think with both teeth and skin, like for me, I don't mind paying because it's your face and your teeth.
To be honest, my teeth changed my life. It improved my life.
Yeah, because you wanted the stuff done so much.
It improved my face drastically because when I wear my retainer to bed, because it's still the old retainer, so it's when I had the gums. I can't believe I was walking around with that much of my teeth covered by my gums, and now still smiling.
It's actually so interesting though, because like now, this is your smile, do you know what I mean? But like
legit, half of my teeth were covered with gums.
That's so insane now to think about.
And I'm still out here smiling and shouting. Shout out to me, but my word, Yeah.
If Beyonce can.
Yeah, but she's also Beyonce.
No, I knew he was gonna say that.
I ain't got that much talent. I needed to show my teeth. I didn't make Renaissance. I needed to show my teeth.
But yeah, I think that's my Ellen win of the week.
Wait, what was your win?
I finally started taking training.
Okay. Yes. Oh God, we should have ate. We should have ate. Sorry, guys.
It's because I know I've been monotonous the whole time.
Yeah, no, same. I've been trying to crack the jokes, but every time I try and shout, my energy dips.
But go on.
Yeah, no, one thing I want you to talk about today is age gaps. I'm so sorry. I've been seeing some concerning things. First of all, I came across an article today, in fact, of a couple that died together in bed.
Okay.
And I was reading, I was like, oh, this is so sad. They had 3 kids together. Then they said the woman is 32, the man is 42. They've been together for 15 years. I kid you, I did the calculation in my head. I said, hold on, let me go into the comments. Sometimes you go into the comments to validate your thoughts. Went in there, 17? Forget the death. She was 15 years old when they started dating, and he was 25. There's a problem here.
That's gross. That's grooming.
There is a problem here.
Groomer.
That is a groomer.
Groomer.
And then there's this recent situation, which is actually quite sad. There's this Nollywood actress, Nollywood being like the Nigerian movie scene, very similar to Bollywood, called Regina Daniels, who's 24. She married this old ass frog. He's probably going to come after me and seize my passport if he ever hears this. When I say this nigga looked like a frog, this man looks like a toad. Because I want to show you a picture. He's in his 60s and she's his 4th wife or something like that. Yeah, no, it's messed up. Got married when she was 18, and now like it's come out that he's been abusive towards her and like done this awful things, and that she's tried to leave, and he's basically arrested her whole family. Like he's arrested her brother, transported him to another state because he's a politician. He's a senator.
That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah,
and Nigerian senators, they don't know how to use their power for good. Is always bad. It's always bad. That's a conversation for another day. So he's transported her brother to a prison in Abuja, and that he's been tried to court for what? For what? Trying to defend his baby sister. They've arrested the sister, her little sister, and they've put out a warrant for her mum, who's apparently going to either be arrested today or Monday. So she's like, and she's got 2 sons by this guy, like, and it was always a massive concern. Everyone's like, why are you marrying this guy? And she's like, oh, it's because of the money, But really and truly, something like that, I'm so sorry, 18 and someone in their 60s.
That's gross.
I don't care how.
That man has no, he has purely ill will for you.
There's nothing good that can come out of that.
Not an iota.
There's nothing good that can come out. I'm going to show you a picture of him so you could, and this doesn't mean that if he was handsome, it will be good. But look at the toad. Look at him. Does he not look like Kermit the Frog?
I'm literally thinking that.
Not too much now, in case we want to do Desi December. They might see that our passports at the airport. Hopefully he's not into podcasts.
He looks like Kermit so bad.
My siblings, my 2-year-old and my 6-year-old will be in prison right now. Lord Jesus. But yeah, I was having this thought about like age gaps, because it seems to be a thing where people feel like as long as the person's like over 18, that the age gap is okay. I personally don't think that's I don't know. I don't agree with that. I don't know how I feel about it. I've always said that I don't date older anyway. After past 3 years, I don't know what we're going to talk about. I don't know what we're going to talk about. But then I wanted to get your thoughts on, do you think age gaps should still be concerned once you're over a certain age?
18 to 24 to 25, no. I have a thing about your brain being developed properly.
Yeah.
Because, and again, I have no issue 3 years. If you're 18, Yeah, so no issue with 3 years.
18 and 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with it because that's like first year and third year.
Mm-hmm. First year and third year never felt right to me.
I get why it wouldn't, but I think that's more so because first year and third year, I think it's more because, and this more speaks to the kind of people we knew. Third years have been in this game, whereas first years are coming fresh, just trying to find love, maybe quite naive, don't know what to expect. Where the third years know what to expect, and so it can be, if they wanted to, they could manipulate, but I wouldn't say it's the same if you took that out of university. So if you had an 18-year-old working in a shop and a 21-year-old working in a shop, I wouldn't have an issue with it whatsoever.
Okay, I hear it. Maybe because of the way third years used to also speak about first years, like they say they're like fresh meat.
This is what I'm saying.
That's why it's because of the hypes we know.
Yeah.
Well with me. But then I have a thing where I also consider circumstances as well. Because even someone who's 27 who's going out with a 50-year-old, if I know it's coming from a place, maybe they're not well off or they're vulnerable in some way, and that 50-year-old is taking advantage of them, I'll still side-eye it. I know they're still adults, but I always look at circumstances as well, because even with like this Regina Daniel thing, like a lot of people are saying that it's her mum that, you know, encouraged her to do it because of the money, etc. And I'm like, okay, cool. But not that she was poor, but I'm like, okay, cool. If she came from a more well-off family, would this even be a thing? Because we don't hear of people who are from, how do I say? We don't hear people that are from certain privileges making these kind of decisions. They usually marry within their age. I don't see people.
I think they do.
I don't see people.
I think so. Okay, if you give it, for example, Catherine Zeta-Jones and Michael Douglas, that was always an age gap thing. I think they do. What I would say is, and this is why I'm a bit skeptical on that, I think once people are grown and of sound mind, and again, I would normally say after the vulnerable ages of 25, because I feel like a lot of our brains, particularly mine in particular, was cooked until I was 25, because your hormones are everywhere. They talk about the second puberty kind of thing. So you're going through all of that. You don't know your anxiety. Everyone is anxious as hell in university. Do you know what I mean? Even when they come out, everyone's cooked. So I kind of have this thing where if I get what you're saying, because circumstances can play a part, but I feel like in the same way there are poor people who are poor who will take the opportunity to marry wealthy just to get out of their circumstance. There are also people who are poor who would not. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So it's like, I get, because it is taking advantage, like the older men or women, whoever, who might choose to go after those people, I do think they're taking advantage of them. But I do believe that the people who see an opportunity there are just grabbing an opportunity where others might not grab that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. Maybe I'm seeing it from like a different point of view.
No, you're completely right though, because it is, at the end of the day, it is taking advantage of someone's
because I just
circumstance.
Don't. Like obviously, yes, you have those women that will date older men who are still like well off themselves, etc. But when I think about, especially like maybe because I'm thinking about Nigeria a lot in this situation, and like people that I do know that I have married older, it's usually to better themselves. And unfortunately, the ones that I do know, they're not in great situations.
Well, this is what I was going to say, because like for some people, it does pay off.
Yeah.
For some people, it doesn't. And I think that's what makes a difference in how we think about those people. Because if you know someone's come from a poorer background and they've done that as an escape and it hasn't paid off, then it's just like, this is just a sad state of affairs. However, if it was an example of which the person chose to do it and they are better off and their life is just better, which is what they expected it to be, then we're like, kudos to you. You did what you had to do. Do you get what I mean? Whatever you felt needed to be done, you are better off for it. But I think it's when that turns and they are being manipulated, they cannot live the life that they're supposed to live, and they're not even benefiting from the thing that they thought they would benefit from. It's like, what's the point? Like, you dangled all this luxury in front of me because you knew I was desperate enough for it. But when it now comes round, it's like, I don't get any of the benefits that I thought would come with this life, which is really unfortunate and really unfair. But I think for me, at the same time, I'm kind of like, I'm a bit strict, and it might come from a place where I'm quite strict with myself in this regard, because I'm as I get older, I'm more accountable for the decisions I make. So if ever I make a decision, and sometimes I'll panic about making the right decision, like I was having a weekend recently where I was like, I'm doing this, am I making the right decision, but like, at the end of the day, you do what you think is right, and you have to stand by it. And when you go into a situation, especially, I can give a lie when you're younger and I'm more naive, but when you get a little bit long in the tooth, depending on, again, what you've been exposed to in this world, there's no more excuses for bad decisions. You just made a bad decision. You have to firm the consequences to that. Again, not talking about the extreme examples of like abuse and stuff like that. Not that. I'm talking about the everyday decisions that we're like, oh, this will make me feel good, or this will give me a quick betterment. And it might not. Do you know what I mean? It might seem like an easier way out, but again, I don't believe that's the case. I don't ever believe there's an easy way out. I think some things might look easier, but I think a lot of it is like a duck swimming. Like, something looks easier, but the work that goes on underneath, once you're in that circumstance, is all the more harder. That's a new world you have to come to terms with. I remember someone threatening me at one point. This is so ghetto coded, by the way. So ghetto coded. And then in the same breath being like, oh, so I think the phrase was, and it was when I was a lot younger, like a teenager, you know, I could fuck you up, you know. What? So what, can't man have your number? Is everyone normal? I was like, no. What? No.
Weirdos.
Are we aware that's a threat?
That's a threat.
Do you know what a threat is?
Then, back then, unfortunately, there was some ignorant girls that actually found that attractive, because back then it was like, oh, if he's not like abusive or possessive, that means he don't love you. I didn't have the patience for that when I was younger.
You know I didn't.
If you abuse me, it means you hate me. I'm not going to be convinced.
I'm
not going to be convinced that you love me at all. Even if I'm going to be...
Because I see the girls stuck in abusive... And like, girls would be, like our age, would be stuck in abusive relationships, not knowing they're in abusive relationships, because everyone's a child.
Yeah, everyone's a child. And people normalize it. There's nothing normal about abuse. And a lot more people... I don't know if it's because people are not speaking out. I don't know if it's like... Again, it can be environment, upbringing, but some things are just not normal, and you should not even try and normalize it, because it's only when you start speaking to other people that you realize actually the situation I'm in is actually quite fucked.
I was talking to you about this today. Like, I realized I'm quite strict, and I don't, obviously when you look at me, you never know I was quite strict in that regard. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like, I love this, I love that, people but one thing I won't tolerate is when I start feeling suppressed or like, you know, intimidated in any degree. I'm like, by the way, this isn't wholesome. And what I want for my life and what I want for my children is a very wholesome household where they see real love.
Exactly.
They see real communication. They see how partners communicate respectfully with you. And I'm so big on respect. Like, I don't want to hear a change in tone. I don't even want to hear it. Like, remember yourself at all times. And I know I get now understanding that as an complete person, because I hold my friends to the same regard. You know me, and we talk about this all the time. I'm very specific with wording. So I'm like, oh, when I have an issue, like, how do I feel about it? And I will never come to a person in high emotion. I'll never do it. I will always sit on it and then try and figure out how I feel, and then be as respectful as possible, because I don't personally have any time for it. If you're going to come to me high on emotion, that's your own problem. That is actually your own problem, because that doesn't lead to solutions for me.
Yeah.
So when now you want to bring this into a relationship, how is anything supposed to work?
Yeah.
So no solutions are going to be found, because if you, and again, me and you are similar in this, if you want to go low, I'll go lower. Bar for bar. If you want to see who can be the rudest, let's go.
It's not gonna end well for you, and then I'll get tired and leave anyway. So is it even worth it?
Do you get me? Now I'm offended because you think I'm a dickhead. You think my whole family are dickheads.
You actually think my whole family are dickheads.
So now I've got to leave anyway, and I've just cussed out your blood clot.
And what I've said, there's no going back from it, because I've unloaded the clip, and this is why I try and keep my mouth. I bite my tongue when it comes to arguments. I know my mouth.
Yeah, your mouth.
And I'll cuss you for everyone else I couldn't cuss in my lifetime.
Double that, because again, point to prove. We all the time we're doing this.
Down.
Just give us a reason.
Please pull that trigger. I promise you, the AK-47 will go off. Yeah, I'll ring that bitch.
Do you want to do Reddit Realness?
Yes.
All right, guys, Reddit Realness. My friend died and everyone keeps posting we're close, but none of them were. My best friend died in a car accident 3 weeks ago. Oh my God, this is fresh. And now my feed is full of people who barely knew her, writing long paragraphs, posting selfies they took once in high school, calling her my soul sister. It makes me feel physically sick. These people ignored her. Some even bullied her. Now they're performing grief for likes. I haven't posted anything. I can't. My grief feels too real to package for Instagram, but I feel invisible for not saying anything. It's like the internet is rewriting who she was and I can't stop it. Oh, that is a girl going through grief.
Oh my God, I hate this shit.
You would have so much to say.
I would literally respond to people like, what, so when's the last time you spoke to her?
You would upload the clip.
Sorry, because one thing I can't hate is when people run. One thing I hate is when people run to come and start posting pictures. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Who are you? Who are you? Why are you using death for clout?
Yeah, that is gross.
Is it that deep? Oh
that
my God. Dude, that's like, also trigger warning, we're talking about death, in case anyone is struggles with grief or death. But there was one girl who sadly died. I think it was in an armed robbery in Nigeria. Sorry, guys. Once in a while, you're going to get a Nigerian news section out of me. I'm really sorry. I'm avoiding UK news because Rachel Reeves is getting on my fucking nerves. Wants to tax the life out of me. And she sadly passed away. And then a girl who hadn't spoken to her since primary school tried to hold a vigil for her with her old school friends, and her cousin had to call out like, bro, who are you? And why are you doing this without the family's permission? I was like, people actually need to know boundaries.
People are mad without the family's permission.
Don't hold a vigil for me if I haven't spoken to you since primary school. Because when I appear now in my white cloak, everyone's going to run. When I appear, I'm like, what on earth is going on here?
And why are my friends at the back?
Why are my friends at the back and you lot are crying at the front? I don't know you, man. Made me come here in my white cloak in the middle of registration in heaven to come tell you lot to stop being begged.
I was eating chicken with Jesus.
I was eating chicken with Jesus, finally getting to the bottom of what happened in that temple when he lost his temper.
And you lot, now I hear my mum crying and my best friend in the corner saying it's not fair. So I've had to come down, leave my good RSVP dinner with Jesus Christ, where the chicken is cooked to perfection because we're in heaven.
Because we're in heaven.
And I've got to come and sort this out because you wanted to fast up yourself to act like you're my good virgin.
Being a beg. Now you're all running. If you lot were really my friends, you'd see me and be happy. Why are you now running?
If you were my friends, you know I show up to this shit.
Exactly. In my white cloak. Why are you running since you know me so well?
Since you miss me, I'm here. Since you don't miss me, I'm here.
I'm here.
Now what?
Now what? Just disgusting. I hate that shit, man. I hate it. Don't even post RIP who ain't spoken like that. It's fine. Air it. Air it. It's like, I hate it when people that I went to, like, who I haven't spoken to in years, like, wish me happy birthday.
Really? Why?
Because then I have to wish them happy birthday back, and I'm not really trying to look out for your birthday like that. It's another thing for me to have to remember. Like, I get nervous, like, going through people's Instagram stories in case it's accidentally their birthday. And now I have to say happy birthday, otherwise I'm a monitoring spirit.
Yeah, you do.
Now I have to say happy birthday because otherwise you're gonna go tweet that I'm a monitoring spirit.
Monitoring,
when I wasn't trying to monitor you in the first place. I just want
you to know, monitoring spirit is one of the funniest phrases that's come out of 2025.
Somebody cannot doom scroll again. I'm not even trying to monitor you.
Monitoring spirit is one of the funniest phrases of 2025.
Dude,
oh my
if
God.
you knew how devastating that was when I landed on your story and saw it was your birthday.
Fuck's sake.
You know, I'm far from monitor. I don't want to monitor you at all. I don't even want to perceive you.
That's so funny.
But if I'm following you now, you call me a hater. If I watch the story, I'm a monitoring spirit. You can't win in this social media age.
You actually can't.
People take things so seriously. I can't watch your story again.
No.
They're like, rah, you're not, bare people withholding their likes on my picture. I didn't like it.
I was going to say, what if it's just not that good?
I just didn't like it. Oh, I couldn't be bothered to double tap. It doesn't take away
but
anything
also,
from me.
I'm not going to lie. Because when you scroll through Insta, there's stuff that you double tap on and there's stuff that you just don't.
I didn't like the photo. Or maybe I just didn't see it.
You didn't see it. Like, it was so bleh that it was so like anything that you just scrolled past it.
And I don't even really be scrolling through my feed like that anymore.
Don't you?
No, not really.
I do. But I don't see, obviously, they don't serve you pictures anymore.
Exactly. It's all reels. That's all I see. And I watch them via my explore page.
Oh, fine.
So I don't I'm sorry, sis. I'm not monitoring your spirit. Nor am I spirit of monitoration. I saw it was I couldn't be bothered to type happy birthday and find the emoji, the party emoji. I just couldn't be bothered to do it. It doesn't mean I want your life or I'm envious and shit. I'm lazy. I'm in my bed, lying on my side, in my nightgown, in my bonnet. I just woke up. I just want to be nosy and go about my day. Okay. Happy birthday to you.
Where were we at though? Death.
Oh, death.
Bedrin.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I would. Here's my thing. I hate you. That was your friend. It's irritating that people are claiming that your friend as their friend. However, sis, as someone that has dealt with grief, you're cooking in it. She's cooking in grief. She's cooking in grief. I think the reason she's so irritated is because she misses her friend.
Yeah, I would cook in grief too.
Stephanie, of course, yeah, but you're very specific character.
Yeah, but also like, don't play my friend. You're begging it.
But some of these people actually would have loved them.
Okay, in primary school, if you loved them so much, why did you go so long without speaking to them?
I hear it.
No, don't say but. There's no but. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Go away.
I hear it. But you also don't know. Maybe actually she does. Like, you don't know what private friendships babe has. I understand it. Again, I understand her frustration because that's her actual best friend. So whilst you lot are doing she doesn't. And I've felt this previously. Like, when you're so close to something, you don't even want to. It makes it too real. It makes it too in your face. The reason people can post about it is because there's a degree of removal. Do you get what I mean? And so I understand that would be insanely frustrating because I want to showcase my love for my friend, but I can't do it because it's too emotional. It's too traumatizing. Yet you lot, because you don't have as close a bond, can. And that is irritating. That would really annoy me. So I get it. But you also have to understand, babe, that this is grief speaking more than it is anything else, anything logical.
Yeah, and people are begs. We see it. It's always a race of who's going to be the first to break the news on Twitter and post the photos and shit. Some will be posting photos before the family even know that they're dead. Yeah. Like, people will be on their story straight away, like, does everybody even know? Yeah, like, I think people do beg. We see it often. Yeah, yes. Yes.
But
in every capacity.
And also I think social media as well creates this realm of like, let me showcase who I know and how I know them.
Even if they're dead.
Yeah. Also, can I just say the algorithm is very funny recently. The other day, because they've changed the algorithm to, you get strangers posts now.
Yeah.
And they show you strangers posts that have the most likes. So what that means is sometimes there was one day, I had a panic attack last week, right? Just dropped that in casually. And just before that, I was really stressed. But just before I started feeling short of breath, I was on Instagram and every second post was a death post.
Oh.
Because obviously I don't know what it was that day in particular or just in general, but they were feeding the most liked post of people that I don't follow.
Okay.
So a lot of the death posts obviously would be the most liked because it's people saying, sorry, how, you know what I mean? All of that. And so I swear to God, Stephanie, I was seeing like 5, 6 in a row. Like I was just seeing death, rest in peace. My son died, this, that, the other. And I was already like stressed. Like obviously, again, I don't know if everyone knows this, but I mean, you've spoken. Like I don't feel physical stress.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't feel it like I know I'm stressed. I feel the physical outcome of stress on my body, if that makes sense. So I'll get it via migraines or like blood pressure migraines or like panic attacks, but I won't feel when the stress is. I won't be like, oh, everything's so stressful. I'll just be doing it. So obviously at that point of which I've seen this, I've been like, I'm on the train now and I'm realizing that I can't intake air properly. So I'm lucky on the phone and I said to my friend I was on the phone to, I was like, I think I might be I've had it a couple times now. Not this year, but had it. I was like, I think I might be having a panic attack. And I said it so calmly. But I was like, I also am struggling. Breath is not coming to me. And then luckily they knew like how to take your mind off the thing. So it's like, how many poles are there? Like how many to distract your mind from going further into the wormhole. But off the back of that, I was like, oh, there is a possibility that kind of new thing where you get the most likes for like a death post, for example, could encourage people to exasperate the relationships they have with people who have passed.
Yeah.
Because and you'd have to be a certain type of person to do this.
Man.
But people do it.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, well, I need to show how much I knew this person. And it's like, you're not thinking about how it affects the people that actually love them.
Yeah, like I find it so weird. It's like when like two guys get into a fight and there's always that one girl screaming like, no, I know him. Jermaine, you're not like, shut the fuck up. Why must you always, we don't care who you know. The person's dead.
Yeah.
The person is dead.
You support the family, support the friends, like in actual, like come off the gram. I swear to God, and this is my thing as well. Like sometimes not everything is social media. I swear to God, people are too quick to pull out their phones, just interact with things socially before they actually do the work in real life. There are people, especially with death, like there are people who are actually, their lives, their actual physical life has changed because someone has exited. Go and support them. Go check if they're okay, rather than be posting. I'm not saying no. Again, if you have that, if that's a person you miss, then that's a person you miss. But if you are removed and you're just doing it to showcase support, there's other ways you can actually support. Yeah. Let's be real. So yeah, that's my little 2 cents on that.
Yeah, adult finds of the week, something light to end things. Damn, it's a serious episode. This week, my adult finds of the week is at Fat Pat's. I have an addiction. Their sandwiches are incredible. You've probably seen them go viral on TikTok. Quite a few people have done reviews around them. I really like their Philly cheesesteak sandwich, which is actually on its way now. Their hot honey sandwich is also nice. It's quite saucy. I'm addicted. I need to stop because I'm pretty sure one sandwich is like 2,000 calories. To the point where I have to only eat half and then eat the other half the next day. But it's good. So if you do have a fat pats near you, which I doubt you do, since there's only 2, one in Manchester and one in London. But if you do get a chance to order, please do, because it's actually really good. I highly recommend the Philly cheesesteak sandwich if that's something that you're into. I'm not a Philly cheesesteak girl, but it slaps. Best sandwich I've ever had.
Really?
Legit the best sandwich I've ever had.
Exciting. Because I'm trying it in a minute, guys. So, well, not the Philly cheesesteak one, but
the hot honey one's also really good.
My adult finds of the week. I don't know if I've done this before. I probably have, but it's my oldie but goodie. Peppermint pills have been keeping me alive. Pardon me, across the last 2 days. And yeah, I feel like, especially when you're going out, other things, it really helps with the bloating, upset stomach. So yeah, I bought new. Oh, and I don't know if it still be on by the time this comes out, but Holland & Barrett are having a payday sale, so you get buy one get one free. So that's why I went in, obviously, to collect some stuff. So yeah, that is my adult find of the week.
I find that peppermint pills work too late for me. Like, it doesn't de-bloat me in time for the occasion.
How long does it take?
At the end is when I do one big fart and deflate. But by then, there's no one to show the flat stomach to.
You know, it doesn't necessarily make you fart.
No, it does me.
The peppermint tea make you fart as well?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, it de-bloats me. I literally fart.
It just gets it all up.
Like, but it's just like, it's usually one big one, but after the event. So I've spent the whole event walking around looking like a balloon. And then when I need everyone to see, when I don't need anyone to see me, that's when it deflates me. You usually one big fart on the way to the car.
Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, that brings us to the end of this week's episode, which means I'm about to do what? I'm about to beg. Guys, if you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts in the comments about age gaps. What was your wildest age gap? Let us know in the comments. If you are watching or listening on Spotify, Apple, or anywhere else where you get your podcast and you enjoyed this episode, make sure you give us a 5-star rating. Not a 4.8, not a 4.9, but a 5-star rating. Even if you don't think we're a 5-star show, we'll get there. So help us get there by giving us 5 stars. You can find us on We Just Got Here Pod on Instagram, We Just Got Here Podcast on TikTok, and WJGH Podcast on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Steph Tia. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Tia Honey. No. Yes. You can find us on Instagram at Tia Honey Roberts and all of the socials at MSTIA Roberts.
And it's a wrap, guys. We shall see you on Monday. Until then, have a lovely weekend. And I don't know, try some fat pats, do something.
We'll see you next week.
All right, bye.